Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Today's video I'll be reviewing this. This is Transformers Studio Series Gamer Edition 03 Optimus Prime. So this is a new, I guess, subline within the Studio Series, similar to that of Studio Series 86, where there's their own numbering system. This is 03, and a little gamer pad icon over here on the side. But yeah, very cool that Studio Series is expanding to the gaming studios as well. So it really opens up for a lot more characters to get modern revisions of. But here he is outside the box. And, you know, I normally video my reviews with the intro with the figure inside the box, but was really excited to mess around with him. So I took him out of the box before I videoed anything. But here's the box. Nice box art on the front. Him in robot mode. Little side profile pic here, and on the other side you can see a little bigger view of the whole body and a little game pad icon. And on the back you can see him in vehicle mode along with the different features that he has. Here's Optimus Prime out of the box. He comes with his instruction sheet in the Studio Series red color. Illustrations are nice and clear. He comes with parts to his axe. You can see there's this lower part. This part here can also separate. And these are 5mm ports here on a peg. So you can assemble it like so. See the detail on the axe. Little paintbrush or airbrush on the edges. I don't know. I think I would have preferred if they were just plain. But a lot of nice molded detail. He comes with his gun. See the nice detail there. Now his gun actually replaces his arm when you put it on him. We'll go over that in detail a bit more later. He also comes with a backdrop, because after all this is Studio Series. You can see here, Gamer Edition. Prime wanted to stand on the backdrop. He could. I mean, the backdrops are nice, but I don't know if anybody actually uses them. Or, I don't know. Maybe somebody does. I mean, again, the world does not revolve around me. Just because I don't use them doesn't mean nobody uses them. But if you like them, he comes with a backdrop. And he comes with Optimus Prime himself. Let's take a closer look at him here. Very cool, very bulky. I mean, like, you look at this Prime, he's been working out, especially the upper body. The legs, though, I don't know, the proportions, you know, I didn't play a lot of the game, but I don't know if the legs just seem a little tad short to me. Like, should be a little bit longer, or maybe the thighs. I'm not sure. I don't know. I mean, maybe he looks that way in the game. Like I said, I've played the game ages ago, but you know, I can't really remember exactly. But other than that, it looks really great. The Autobot symbol is not exactly, it's more like a orange red, but it is pretty clear. Love the molded detail all over this figure. Look at the back here. Not too hollow. I mean, it does have its hollow parts, like, look at the thighs. May have to make some gap fillers here. And, I don't know, the arms has those gaps as well. But I don't know if I want to go through the trouble of measuring all this to get a gap filler in there. But other than those two areas, it's pretty solid looking figure. Let's take a look at the head sculpt. Head sculpt, very nice. You have these really long ears or antennas. It's pretty cool. Paint apps is very clean as well. The chest can actually open up, which reveals a little matrix. And you can pull out that matrix. Different from the ones that we got from War for Cybertron. And yeah, it looks like it's a 5mm hole very cool. Nicely painted as well. From the detailing and the paint apps, it looks really nice. No complaints from me at all. Now, like I said, his gun actually replaces this arm, so you pop that out. And you can see there's a little 5mm port here. And you can put his weapon on and it replaces his arm. Now, where do you put the arm? There's a little peg over here and a little, I guess this probably is a 3mm port that you can just plug it into his butt. I don't know. It goes there, but I don't know. It's just awkward in my opinion. But it does have a place to go. And there's his gun arm. I mean, it looks pretty cool, but personally, I prefer him holding the gun. So I did 3D design a little adapter. Let me bring it out here. So this little adapter basically goes in here and plugs in like so, which allows him to actually hold his gun, which is something I personally prefer. I know it's probably not game accurate, but I would prefer him holding his gun than his arm being attached to his butt. Let's take a look at his axe. Now his axe can go in his hand like so, and you can actually do it in multiple positions because the axe does come apart. So if you want him to hold it higher, you can separate the axe and then reattach it like so. And then he's holding it more toward the middle of the handle. And the axe can also sort of transform. If you flip this forward or backwards, you can see he changes the style of the axe to be a double-bladed axe. Although it does look a little odd on this end. So you can flip it around. He looks really good. I mean, he looks really bulky, really ready for battle. Very different from the G1 Prime, which is a little more, I would say, slender, especially compared to this guy. Here I have a little blast effect just to check some compatibility. That part is blast effects compatible. And then looking at his gun, there is a little peg there. And it is also blast effects compatible. Moving on to articulation of the figure, the head is on a ball joint. It can look pretty high. Can rotate 360, go back and forth. The arm can rotate 360. He can lift up at the shoulder this high. He can rotate at the bicep 360. He can bend at the elbow this much. He does have wrist rotation, although it's not 360. He can rotate at the waist 360. He can do the splits, sort of. He can rotate at the thigh 360. He can kick this far up. He can't really kick back, if anything at all. He can bend at the knee this much, and he does have ankle tilt. For some size comparisons in robot mode, here is Gamer Edition Optimus Prime next to Earthrise Optimus Prime, Legacy G2 Optimus Prime, Legacy Leo Convoy, or Leo Prime, Rise of the Beast Optimus Prime, Studio Series Rise of the Beast Scourge. Okay, let's get Optimus Prime transformed into his vehicle mode. Here is Optimus Prime in his vehicle mode. Let's take a closer look at him here. Very cool looking Cybertronian vehicle mode. I love the red paint apps here on the wheels. Just a really nice accent paint on there. Very clean. Even from the front. Would have been nice if there was an Autobot symbol though. I'm not sure if this is just how it looks like in the game, but I don't know. Probably Toy Hacks will fix that. But all in all, very nice vehicle mode with the exception of the back. And yeah, the hands do show, unfortunately. It would have been nice if this part of the leg had a flap that just came around and covered this, because this is the bottom of the feet. So it would have been nice if they just added a little flap that when flipped over covered the hands there, but it is what it is, unfortunately. Now he does have weapon storage. You can put his gun here. Well, let me remove my modification. There's two little tabs here that can slot in like so. And if you really wanted to, you can also store the axe in vehicle mode, I believe by, yeah, you go like this, and the little slots here can fit up here, like so, and it can become somewhat like a cannon. I guess this is a little bit better. Maybe you put this on the side. There you go. So weapon storage is there, but honestly, I think this is the more proper look for Optimus Prime's vehicle mode. I guess due to the exposed hands, I can store my little gun adapter here. So I don't know, I guess maybe it's a plus. Rolls really nicely, and I think it does the job for the most part. Yeah, just this is the biggest negative. But other than that, looks very cool. And for some quick size comparisons in vehicle mode, here is Optimus Prime next to Studio Series Brawn from the Bumblebee movie and Earthrise Sunstreaker. You can see he's pretty big vehicle in this mode. Now, one thing that would be kind of cool is if there was a trailer that could be made for him. I don't know. I know a lot of people don't really care for trailers, but I don't know. It'd be kind of cool to see if I can make a trailer. Just noticed something here. A little paint splatter here, but nothing a little rubbing alcohol won't cure. But I know Metacrate Studios, they made a trailer for Orion Pax. And I'm very curious if I can modify that trailer so it can be attached to Prime here. But I don't know. That's for another day. Okay, let me get Optimus Prime back to robot mode for my final thoughts. So my final thoughts on Studio Series 03 Gamer Edition Optimus Prime. Overall, I'm pretty pleased with the figure, but it does have a little bit of issues, mainly the gaps in the thighs. They're really big, but you know, I can easily fix that by 3D printing some fillers. The legs, I don't know, it could be accurate. I haven't seen the game in years, but it does seem a little too short in my opinion. But like I said, it could be exactly how he looks like in the game, and if it is, then I guess it's accurate. Not too fond of the way the weapon goes on the arm. I mean, honestly, it's okay how it goes on the arm. I think it's the storage of the arm and how it goes on the butt. Wish there was a better place for that. But in general, you know, I know it's accurate for his arm to be replaced by the gun, but I prefer my Transformers actually holding the gun, so I did make that little adapter. So I guess that fixes that issue for me. But yeah, that's pretty much the only issues for me with robot mode. Again, these are minor issues in my opinion. The robot mode is pretty satisfying to transform. I like how bulky it looks, the heft with it. It's a lot better than the one that we got that was a deluxe version for the robot mode, at least. Now vehicle mode, it looks really good except for the back. The back has that unsightly gap where it shows the hands. Wish there was just a little bit more done where there was a flap that covered those. Other than that, it looks great. Love the paint apps on the wheels. But yeah, that's just the only negative for me for the vehicle mode. Anyway, that is it for this video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and thanks for watching.